And welcome back to a special edition of Teach Me Something. So today I'm actually going to take you through a lot of the patterns that I have noticed through talking to various different people. So as you can tell, I've had 17 people on who come from completely different backgrounds, who work in different domains. A lot of them are business owners or coaches. So what I've done is I've went through all of the information and I've collected six key things that every single one of them said to help improve, scale, and make more money in their business. So let's get straight into it, shall we? So look at my blue book. This is a special blue book with all the information. Anyway, so definitely with all the knowledge gained, I want to put this into perspective. If you are already a business owner, this can help you. If you really want to get started out in a business, then this would cut out a lot of time for you. So just listen up and take in some of the information. And if you've got any questions, give me a shout or reach out to one of the business owners or coaches that I've spoken to. They'll be more than willing to help you out. So, first things first, every single one of them said personal branding. So, personal branding is how you position yourself to then market yourself to an audience. Okay. So, if you work on your personal brand, it's branding all to do with yourself and your business. If you nail the branding, the personal branding, then it feels like it's a lot easier. So one way to do that is create an avatar. So who are you directly wanting to work with or impact in your specific niche and get so specific with it and identify their core needs and then just solve the problem. Solve their problem and fast and make it affordable because people do tend to pay quite a lot of money for not a lot of, value in return. So that's one caveat and thing I would take heed of. That's for sure. So lesson number two is sales. Obviously, sales is a massive thing in any business. So one of the key things that I noticed is building a rapport with people and almost play the long game with some people. So a lot of these potential leads and potential clients or um, customers really do require a lot of nurturing. So the longer you nurture, the longer you build a community or knowledge or anything like that, the more likely long term that these customers and clients and people are going to come to you. And that when it comes to sales, and that makes that process a lot easier. Now, I had some high ticket sales guys on, and they all said this to me. Um, get build a rapport as fast as you can. And by doing that, all you do is create a bit of or have a bit of empathy for a start and ask curious questions. Don't like you're speaking human to human, not like this whole sleazy salesman sort of vibe. It's not that anymore. It's totally transitioned. So that's one bit of advice that they had for me. Okay, so with sales, it is be all and end all. You can get a lot of objections, and most of the time, the objections are time and money. Okay, so if you can work from the rapport build and then figure out those two, the time and the money objection, you're onto a winner in my book. And coming from like working in calls, like I've worked in a few call centers and stuff like that, the quicker you build rapport, the easier the sale gets while you're on the phone. So yeah, that's what I would do. Okay, so marketing. So marketing is again sort of I'd almost put it in tandem with personal branding. So personal branding is more like your own marketing, as in like how you position yourself in the market. Whereas if you're marketing to specific people trying to get a broader range, again, I would try and make yourself an authority in that space, in your field, whatever it may be. And the one thing you do is just create consistent content around that. Um, yeah, I haven't really had any marketing specialists on, but that's pretty much what they said. Um, the fourth thing, the fourth, one, two, three. Yep, I'm four. So the fourth thing, almost everybody said was to get a mentor. Now, mentors can save you a lot of time. Yes, they're not often that cheap, but again, like com cheap compared to what though? Are you willing to spend, you know, 5 years getting to point A to point B, or do you want to hire a mentor at, maybe 10x your typical cost of hiring someone, and then cut down that time from 5 years to 2 years? Now, for me, that's what I would do if I was in a business. I would invest in a mentor and get from A to B as quick as I can, um, and then start scaling from there. So that's pretty much what everybody says. And also have a mentor that aligns with your values, not only with yourself, but with your business too. I think that helps resonate and it helps push you forward into a different gear. It'll help you elevate. Okay, so number five is content. Now, quite often, a lot of people focus on quality and not quantity. Now, at the start of building a business, for me, I would pump out as much content as you can, like 7 to 20 pieces either a day would be ideal. Obviously, it's not feasible for everyone, but at least 100 pieces over a week. 100 pieces of content, whether that be stories or actually 100 is quite a lot saying that. Um, I'd probably say about around 50. Around 50 is a good marker. So you post once a day, that's seven. And then I'm talking about Instagram stories, Instagram here. So you post once a day for 7 days, and then you do at least like 5 to 10 stories every single day. So at least that's like, say you do 10, that's 70 stories plus seven posts, and 77 bits of content, right? And then you can repurpose some of that to different platforms if that's what you want to go with. But um, try and focus your time and energy on the actual quality. So this is what I've learned is if you spend more time and effort and energy on and all your resources on building quality content, then that is going to save you time in the long run. Maybe not so much at the short run, but in the long run, you're just focusing on getting the quality in. In the short run, it's about reps. Like get the fucking reps in as best you can. Um, One thing I've noticed with my own content is instead of posting like 90-second clips on Instagram, I've posted 7-second reels, and that has got more engagement and more views than all the rest of them, all the rest of the content that I've done over the last 30 days. And most of the people go from viewing my long form for 5 seconds to then viewing my short form for 5 seconds, right? So if you can give enough value in that 5 seconds where they then stay on that and then read a caption, for example, so you get them in with a hook. So the first 2 seconds of your post are super important. So if you can get them in with a hook and then get them to read a caption and stay on that post, then that's going to, help the algorithm push more content to people who haven't seen who you are yet. So that's what I would do. Um, it's when it comes to content, you're literally day trading attention. So Gary Vaynerchuk actually says this. He's actually got a book called Day Trading Attention. So um, you're literally trying to grab as much attention in as short a space of time as you can. And it can be difficult. So you have to make it super unique or eye-catching or controversial, typically works quite well. And the very last one is network. So network, having enough people around you or the right people around you to bounce ideas off of, brainstorm, um, and help guide you, and you can guide them into, the right path. And again, help save time. I feel like a lot of it is timekeeping and time saving or time adding if you're not maybe making progress. But making the right introductions to the right people can help elevate not only yourself but your brand and help scale you to 10, 12, 20K months, whatever it may be. I had Candy on who did 100K a month. So yeah, there's a lot to learn, and I'm really looking forward to getting more into talking on to different people on Teach Me Something. So there's a lot more to come, and I've reached out to a lot of people and haven't really got too many replies yet. But again, I'm just building this brand up as Teach Me Something. So 10 minutes to tell me all your secrets, all, all of the best bits. It's essentially like a TED Talk. First of all, I started it out as a selfish thing because I wanted to learn more about businesses and coaches and how to actually scale, like and market and improve and make more money. So yeah, I think I've enjoyed the process so far and just doing some research and talking to people and just having the conversations in like a nice chilled manner where we're both talking about things that we enjoy. Now, I enjoy talking to different people and whoever I bring on enjoys talking about business and people. So unless I wouldn't be able to, excuse me, have them on. So yeah, it's been interesting. It's been fun. But yes, a lot more to come and stay tuned.